YouTube, my name's Neil. I want to start doing tutorials and reviews, but mainly I make electronic music, make drum bass. I've made a bit of dubstep. I will leave a link to my SoundCloud in the description. Anyway, moving on, I am doing a review of a Seagate SSHD 1TB. In my late 2012 13-inch MacBook Pro. The specs, it has a dual-core i5 2.5 GHz. It did have 4 GB of 1600 MHz RAM DDR3, but I upgraded to 8, and I will be upgrading it to 16 GB because 8 GB is just not enough for me. I use it when I'm making music a lot. I use a lot of virtual instruments and it just eats through it. So 16 gigs will be I will do an upgrade video of that one day, hopefully. So the reason why I upgraded to this is because mainly of the 1TB storage. It did come with a stock 500 gig 500 gig 5400 RPM drive, but it was terribly slow. So last Christmas, 2013 Christmas, I got this, which is a Samsung 840 Evo, but it's the 500 gig one, and it is it's absolutely amazing speed wise. The only problem was I got through 500 gigs so easy, and I love my main boot drive to have as much memory as possible. So that's why I bought this SSHD, because it's obviously 1TB, but also with the solid state in it. Obviously SSHD stands for solid state hybrid drive. I think there's 8 or 16 gigabytes, or maybe even 32 gigabytes of NAND flash, which is basically what an SSD runs on. And that caches all of your software that you use regularly, but it actually has cached every program or piece of software on my MacBook Pro, which is even better. It means everything just starts up quickly, and obviously the boot up is really quick. I think it starts in about 15-20 seconds. No, probably about 20 seconds. Like just a bit less on a good day and just a bit slower on a bad day. And the Evo 840 Evo Samsung used to open about 10-13 seconds, 15 on a bad day, 10 on a good day. And I'm pretty surprised. I've only had this SSHD for about 2 days now, and it is absolutely wonderful. Well worth the price. I got it for 80. Well, in the UK I got it for £84. It should have been 100, but there was an offer on for £95, and I had some vouchers for the shop I got it from, Maplin's, and I got it for 86-87 quid, which really isn't too bad compared to the 500 gig 840 Evo, which cost 300 quid half a year ago. So yeah. So yeah, it's actually, I thought it was going to be a lot slower, even with the NAND flash in it and the SSHD. I thought it was going to be a lot slower than the 840 Evo, but I'm really happy to say that it isn't. It's super fast. Everything loads like it does on the SSD. I haven't actually. It's hard to notice that I've got a SSHD and not a pure SSD in it sometimes, or most of the time. So I will be doing some. I will do the stress test where I open every application on my MacBook Pro. So I will switch to the screen cam using QuickTime. So see you in a second. Right guys, I'm back. I'm not actually going to do a stress test where I open every application, because I've actually just done it and it quit my quick time recording, and it did it last night as well. So what I'm going to do is open some applications up, some quite heavy applications. So I'm going to open up Photoshop, see how fast this loads up. And there, it's done. Super quick. I think my SSD was about the same. I think sometimes slower than that. Try After Effects now. This one usually takes a little bit of time to load up. Until it actually, opening. It takes a little bit of time opening, as you can see, bouncing. There we go. It loads, and once it starts loading, it will start up pretty quickly. This one does obviously take a lot longer than Photoshop. Oh, it's opened up in the wrong screen. There we go. I've got a TV hooked up to my MacBook Pro. So yeah, pretty quickly. I will also try Final Cut Pro, because I know that is a heavy application. So we'll just try that. No, don't reopen. I don't know why I didn't open it from the dock. Strange. And there we go. Already uploaded, so I've got nothing in here because this is my first video that I'm actually recording. What can we try next? Let's try a full project. Well, it's not full, it's only got 25 tracks in it, but it's a project I'm doing with my friend on Cubase. Yes, it's a demo, but I am saving up to buy the full version. So just bring this in. This has got quite a few contact instances. If you don't know what contact it is, if you're not a music producer or you just don't know what it is, it's a sampler, and it some of the files are absolutely huge, and they do take a little bit of time. As you can see, it's progressing. Progress bar, and there we go. It's not fully finished, but as I say, I'll leave a link to my SoundCloud in the description so you listen to some of my other music. There we go. There's quite a few 25 tracks yet. So let's just see if I can quit. So yeah. Sorry if I was a bit unsure sometimes of what I'm saying just like then. It's my first video and everything. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you if you're planning on buying one, or don't know if to get an SSD or a small SSD and a big hard drive, and to take your optical drive out, which is what I'm doing actually. I'm keeping my SSHD in the main hard drive bay and taking the optical drive out and putting my SSD in a data doubler, and I'm going to have all my contact libraries and all my sample libraries on it. I like to have the biggest hard drive as my main drive. I don't know why, I always have. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I hope this helped, and bye from me.